7-4. The man in the middle, number 1, Victor Wembanyama.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. A moment now to check out some numbers for Landry Shamet.
And guys, I think the best way to measure his performance these last 10 games is his effective field goal percentage, which has improved, a sign that his game is in much better shape than it was not too long ago.
So the New York starting five, Mikal Bridges out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Josh Hart. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Towns in its center. And for the Spurs, filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. Then there's Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the power forward position. Possessions can't end until somebody grabs a rebound. Greg, two of the best on the boards are facing off tonight. They prioritize rebounding.
And getting those extra possessions can really break a team's will. When excellent rebounding teams play, everyone has to work a little harder to secure the ball.
Here's Towns following the bucket by the Spurs. Misses the wing J. Fox against Brunson. Bridges with the steal. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Big time slam by Karl Anthony Towns. Love when he's playing with this sort of aggression.
That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Fox.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Hart outside. Brunson draws the double. Hart kicks to Towns. Vassell grabs the board. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. And Bridges with a clear path to the basket. Hart, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything. I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
Wembanyama. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
A generational talent. For Wembanyama, the sky is the limit and the reality.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Hart outside. A rebound by the Spurs. This their first look at this year's New York squad. And Hart throws it down.
Josh Hart hammering it down. That's a message right there.
Brunson against Fox. And stolen by Anunoby. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Fox passes to Vassell. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes, who's checked in for the Spurs. And a switcher also for New York. Robinson's checked in for OG Anunoby.
And he gives up pounds to a lot of guys defending him, but that has never kept Fox from being in attack mode.
Bridges finds Robinson. Good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Spurs trail by 8. Here's Fox. Robinson with the block.
Rim protection at its finest. Mitchell Robinson, such a presence.
Towns with the bucket. Towns has got 12 in the game.
Well, he's had a one-track mind this quarter, and that is score the basketball.
Nobody near Barnes. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Harper, he's checked in for Castle. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Clarkson's checked in. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. 6 points for Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout. Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
From 13, almost, but it rolls out.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Outside Harper, a pass to Fox. And the layup's good off the glass. Fox has got 6.
Nice work inside from the smaller Fox. So cunning and crafty around the rim.
Outside Robinson. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Oh, he really broke up that transition opportunity. Looks like it'll be a transition take foul. This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
And their last game, a tight win, and it was the success at the foul line that played a huge part in it, and he was probably the deciding factor. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And so it's New York bringing the quarter to a close with a... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball, looking for fast break opportunities, always a good idea.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And New York, looking at who they've got. Sharing the perimeter spots, it's Clarkson and Bridges. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Jose Alvarado. And it's Diawara in at the 4 spot. Here's Johnson. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Bridges with the steal. Robinson passes to Diawara. Over Barnes. Diawara can't hit. Spurs trail by 7. You can be sure, GA, that as the Spurs build this team, there will be no shortcuts.
Well, they're surely eyeing that group 8 hours north in OKC. Another young core that's not going anywhere. If the Spurs want to contend, the standard's been set.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Hey guys, the Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back over to you guys.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. San Antonio making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks. And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Now, here's Harper. He's defended by Alvarado. Here's Cornette. Robinson pulls it in. New York leading by 8.
OG Anunoby is 6'7" with a big-time frame. He's going to shake off some contact, folks.
DB, it's hard to believe that OG Anunoby is still in his 20s. He clearly has room to grow.
The league better look at him because OG Anunoby is starting to understand he can be a force on the offensive end. We already know he's a menace defensively.
Here's Castle. What a tremendous game he played against New York.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. On the wing, Bridges. The 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Spurs trail by 8. Here's Vassell. They get the rebound. Pass to Harper. It's Vassell on the wing. He's defended by Alvarado. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And let's take a second to view a list of shooting guards who have been very dependable offensively this season. These 2 guards are the most accurate in the league. Keldon Johnson is second. And, of course, Mikal Bridges.
You know, in tight or outside, these are all very reliable and consistent shooters. It's a safe option to put the ball in their hands and let them create something for themselves.
And a lot of times, those shots they create for themselves come right at the basket. As good a group of shooters as they are, they don't just settle for jumpers. These are players who are willing to attack the rim.
Here's Harper. Mitchell Robinson making his last shot. Harper kicks to Cornette. Clock at 4. That falls. Nice feed that time from Harper. Cornette's got his first basket.
Works that one inside nicely.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guy. A different look now for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama comes in for Luke Cornette. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Castle. Then for the Knicks, Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Bridges. Andrew Shamet comes in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Brunson against Fox. Pass to Shamet. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Harper with the ball. Robinson picks him up. It's tipped. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Now, here is Robinson. He's got 8.
Boy, how about the timing, the delivery? That is exactly how you set a teammate up.
Vassell against Anunoby. Wembanyama. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, with teams seeking switchable defenders, there's a specific player type that could be losing value, those smaller scoring-minded combo guards. You think of the Cole Anthony, Colin Sexton, Jordan Clarksons of the world, perhaps not as sought after as before with teams looking for positional size and versatility.
They'll be challenged for certain. Okay, Shams, thank you for the report. And so it's San Antonio with it, following the score by New York. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Anunoby kicks to Towns. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Exploiting the opposing defense in the paint here. That they've set up shop down in there this second quarter, and boy, are they cashing in.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Champagne's checked in, and Castle is subbed in for Harper. And then for New York, Josh Hart, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. And Mikal Bridges subbed in for Landry Shamet. Here's Brunson. After the basket by De'Aaron Fox. Shoots over Fox. Brunson, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby. With the matchup issues he creates, I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
Brunson makes it off the glass.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Wembanyama, that's for two. That shot off. And so it's New York with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've got. Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
When I look at San Antonio, they've been phenomenal. All the lofty predictions, the expectations, they've all come true. Now comes the hardest part.
And fellas, bringing it back to our main matchup here. Through the first half, Karl Anthony Towns has been getting, and that about wraps it up.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the fourth. It's the San Antonio 5.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And great with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award. The Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And now an 8-point Knicks lead.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Buries it from three-point range.
Fox with the incredible penetration there, able to find the open teammate.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. Break in the action means we can check out the best defensive teams in the league this season. Here are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. Number 5, the Knicks.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball, and he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Kevin?
Thank you, Allie. Wembanyama passes to Vassell. And there's Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. They've held a 12-point lead early. Stolen away. Stolen by Brunson. 3-on-3. Here's Towns. Gets the bucket and the foul. It's going to be on Devin Vassell.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And with an 86% free throw average, you can count on him to come through on most trips.
Wembanyama gets the bucket.
Great play calling, great execution, leads to 4 for 4 to start this half.
Brunson finds Towns. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
The Doors with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin, and the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Anunoby left side. Hart outside. Anunoby kicks to Hart. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. And the rejection Fox passes to Wembanyama. Over Hart. And the Spurs scoring again.
Going to Wembanyama, any chance you get just makes a whole lot of sense. Victor is really on fire tonight.
It'll go, and the Knicks lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Fox. Fox has got 10 points in the game. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Brunson, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Pass to Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. The Knicks pull it in.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Bridges dishes to Towns. He gets it in there. Towns has got 10 points now just in this quarter.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
Barnes is checked in for the Spurs. And New York with a change here, too. Robinson's checked in for Anunoby. Spurs trail by 5. Outside, Fox.
Substitution of Jordan.
1:43 left in the third quarter. Back to Castle. And here's Barnes for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Knicks have gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field.
Wow, Mikel showing off a bit of verticality on that finish.
Fox passes to Wembanyama. Over Robinson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Knicks leading by 7. And the Knicks don't... Oh!
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
An agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Fox against Brunson. Shot to stop the run. Fox, no good. The Knicks have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. And it's off from three-point range.
They're winning despite his performance here, and they have had his back all night.
There wasn't a whole lot of waiting around to find out if Wembanyama was the real deal or not. He established himself very early on as an elite talent in this league, and his potential is unreal.
Well, big man that makes their free throws. Bravo.
Towns down low. Barnes on him. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 6 assists now in the game. Here's Barnes. On the wing, Fox. Wembanyama, left side. Count the basket. Wembanyama has got 12 points in just the second half.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the New York Knicks. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We've got more in store for you right after this. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And New York, looking at who they've got. Towns is out there with Mitchell Robinson. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Alvarado in at the 1. In the corner, it's Cornette. Fox kicks to Cornette. Barnes outside. Back to Cornette. Just 5 on the clock. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Mitchell Robinson. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I like this throwback approach they're taking. Looking to score high percentage shots in the paint. And so far, it's working.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson, one of those spark plug guys. You know you can put him in the game, and if he's got it going, he can ignite an offense.
Harper wide open. No good on the triple.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Anunoby passes to Towns. And he uses the glass on the layup. 30 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Here's Fox. And it's Shamet with the rebound. The Knicks leading by 9. Towns with it. Guarded now by Barnes. And Anunoby slams it in.
The vertical of OG Anunoby. Go ahead, sir. Finish with authority.
Here's Cornette. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Cornette's got 6 points in the quarter.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Josh Hart comes in for Landry Shamet. Mikal Bridges checked in for Jordan Clarkson. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Jose Alvarado. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Mike Brown was saying to the team. And despite the lead, they are still coaching this team hard. In the huddle, they told their guys to stay alert. Do not give them anything easy. They want to protect this late lead, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T Connected Cam. And that one's good, Champagny.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
Anunoby against Vassell. Wembanyama reels it in. From outside, that one is off. Outside, Anunoby. Hard outside. Outside, Bridges. The long shot, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here is Wembanyama. Got it to go off the glass.
At well over 7 feet tall. Inside is easy money for Victor.
Now Hart. Now Robinson. Outside Bridges. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. And timeout called by Mitch Johnson. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Harper. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Towns is checked in.
Wembanyama is a specimen, going at the rim there with a purpose.
Brunson against Fox. Here's Towns. Insane move and bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
The Knicks leading by 7. Towns lays it in off the window.
Oh, that's a strong finish. Karl Anthony Towns will go to the line, try to put the cherry on top.
The free throw drops for Towns. And so Fox will bring it up for San Antonio. Here is Wembanyama. Count it!
You know, his selectiveness is worth mentioning here. This guy is not forcing shots, and yet he is cooking.
Now Towns. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Basket is good.
And that's one of Fox's strengths. Trying to involve his teammates first. A really good passer who wants to play for his guys.
Brunson against Fox. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Here's Fox. Outside, Wembanyama. Takes the 13-footer. No good there. Here's New York. They've held a 12-point lead early and stolen by Vassell. Rebounded by Towns. Hart. Wembanyama reels it in.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Wembanyama reels it in. And good that time. And so they foul intentionally.
De'Aaron Fox. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
Jalen Brunson taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. San Antonio calls timeout. They're trailing by 8. What's your take, guys?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
Ball's knocked loose. It's stolen by Wembanyama. That one goes in. So it's New York picking up the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg.
Thank you, everyone.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. For Dorisburg, Greg Anthony, and our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.